Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get all the updates. For today's video, it's Saturday and Saturdays. I try to do Cellar Saturday, where I drink something that I've been cellaring or someone else who sent me something that's aged anyway. It's also May 4th, so may the 4th be with you. So I thought it'd be funny. I'm like, wait, I still have a Wootstout. And I'll pretend like Will Wheaton, he was in Star Trek, was in Star Wars, and pretend I didn't know that, and was hyping it up for a Star Wars Day beer. And then I pulled it out. Oh, and also I'm trying to drink down anything I have that is adjuncted. And this time I remember it had pecans in it. But then I grab it out of the box that it's in, and I'm like, oh, wait, they are totally riffing on Star Wars on the label, so it actually fits Star Wars Day pretty well. Greg is a Wookiee, Chewbacca. Drew Curtis looks like maybe he's supposed to be Luke Skywalker. Will is Han Solo. So yeah, I'm like, all right, well, I guess it works even better. I won't read everything. I'll just read the side here. Ale brewed with pecans, however you pronounce them where you live, wheat and rye with 1 quarter aged in bourbon barrels. And it's 13% ABV. This is 2016. It was bottled on July 5th, 2016. So we're actually coming up on 8 years in the bottle. This is one of those ones that I've had so long I had to clean the dust off before I started doing this review. It's pretty dark. Wow. Okay. I mean, definitely held its carbonation. It's not one of the ones I wax sealed, so definitely just with the cap, it held its carbonation nicely. You can see good head on it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty darn dark. There's a little bit of brown in there, but it's mostly black. The head, 3/4, 2/3 of a finger. It's a mocha color. Yeah, it definitely looks like a big stout. Let's get into the aroma. A little bit of a chocolate caramel wood, but it's not super bourbon barrel aged wood. It's more that wet mulch wood that I've used as a descriptor. It's not full on cardboard, but it has that stale beer smell. No, I wouldn't say off flavors or off aromas. And yeah, I wouldn't say cardboard, but definitely it has a staleness to it. So I'm going to assume this is definitely past its prime. I don't get much nuttiness. Soft vanilla. There's something else kind of confectionery. A little bit of a cherry note. It doesn't go full cherry cordials. There's some chocolate and some cherry. It doesn't hit that note. It has, not confectionery, craisins, dried cranberries. It has a little bit of that, but that makes it seem maybe tart. It doesn't smell like it's going to taste tart, but it's got a little bit of this craisin thing. Anyway, let's see what the taste. Cheers. So actually the flavor, I mean, I said it straight up in the aroma, it smelled a little stale. In the taste, I'm not really getting a staleness. It actually drinks awesome. Much bigger chocolate in the taste. I do actually get some bourbon in the taste and some actual oak. And it's only, what was it, 30% of this is aged in 1/4. So it's not that much barrel aging in this beer. I do get this outdoorsy, woodsy kind of thing as well that I was getting. Not that I eat mulch, but it has that kind of a vibe. The chocolate's nice. The caramel, definitely there. A little bit more subdued than I would have thought based on the aroma, but it's there and it's pleasant. There's a drying element that's a little oaky, which makes sense. But again, only 25% is barrel aged. It doesn't drink like a super heavily barrel aged beer. It doesn't, but it has some of that stuff. It doesn't have coconut. I didn't quite get vanilla, but I thought I got some in the aroma, but I'm not getting the taste. Some of the stuff is carrying over from the aroma to the taste, but again, I cannot overemphasize how not stale the taste is. I'm not going to say this is past this is its peak flavor, but this seems to be as good as I remember this beer ever being too, though. So the aroma muted a little bit with the staleness, but man, the flavor I'm happy with. Some dark fruit notes, dried fruit as well. The chocolate, it's definitely cocoa powder, but it's all, yeah, And it's a little bit dark, but then there is some sweetness to it, so it's kind of more like the Hershey Special Dark than like a 90%, locally made cacao bar or whatever, or a chocolate bar, 9% cacao chocolate bar. Man, I really like that chocolate in this. Wow. A little bit of that cherry thing. I don't get any sort of crazy cranberry thing, but I do get some cherry in the taste. I'm just seeing if they did have any like of their tasting notes. Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I don't see any quickly on the side. But yeah, this held up great. Like I thought this was going to be kind of like, actually I'm going to take an Instagram shot, then I'll put the topper on. But yeah, no, this is really good. I'm happy with this. I thought after 8 years, I mean, I don't get any pecans, but I don't think I ever really got a lot of nuttiness in this beer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't remember tasting this and thinking it was particularly nutty, because I remember buying 2 bottles of this and having one fresh. I don't know if I've ever aged or if I've ever reviewed this one. But yeah, this is super tasty, aged well, aroma like I said, but the taste spot on, really nice. If you guys had this one before, have you had it aged? Have you had different vintages of it? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, may the 4th be with you. Cheers, everyone.